What are you breaking my balls for?
Welcome to another episode of Breakin Ballz with Johnny P. I'm your host for the evening, Johnny Potenza, and we got a real cool show for you tonight. And joining me, as always, my co-host, sitting on my right, Lou Martini Jr. What's up, Lou?
Great to be with the Senator of Sensibility, Johnny Potenza.
Where'd you get that one?
I'm a wealth of knowledge and vocabulary. You know this, Johnny.
I wrote a whole list of new names for you to write to say to me.
No, see, that's the idea. Is I don't want you to write for me what I have to say. I'd like to come up with my own stuff. Thank you, sir.
I'm only teasing.
No, it's great to be here. We got a good show tonight again, John. We got some ball breakers tonight.
Yeah, as we're putting together the show, everybody out there, we're still in the development stage. So we've been bringing Garry Pastore on to join the Three Stooges over here. Gary, how you doing, buddy?
Our buddy
Hello
Gary.
again. Hello, John.
Right?
Hello.
You look dapper.
And,
love the jacket.
Yeah. Thanks. Is this nice?
Yeah, it's awesome.
I'm trying to buy clothing and stuff and my attire. Not that I don't appreciate my age, but I wanna stay in the vein.
Yeah.
I want to get looks.
I thought you robbed that from the Donnie Brasco set.
Well, I didn't rob it from the Donnie Brasco.
It looks good.
Could be from the
It's
Wilson's House of
genuine,
Suede and Leather. Remember Wilson's House of
Corinthian
Suede and
leather.
Leather?
No, I like it. I dig it. I dig it.
Genuine Corinthian leather.
Well, listen, save that note. We're gonna announce our special guest tonight. He's a colleague of everybody here. He's another one out of the three gentlemen here. He's an actor, he's a writer, and he's a producer. We have Anthony Mangano here tonight.
Hi, guys.
Yeah. And
How are you?
thank you for coming, buddy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
All the way from Brooklyn, another Brooklyn guy.
Yes. I finally figured out where the Tesseract is. Johnny P stole it from the Avengers movie right there that they were looking for. Right in the middle of the thing.
What is that? What did he
The
call it?
Tesseracts. That's what they looked for.
Oh, he knows all that science
Yes,
fiction,
I do.
comic book
Anybody
stuff.
watches
That's
the
what he
Avengers
knows.
and comics knows that looks like the Tesseracts.
Hey, if it wasn't bolted down, I get it.
I got it. I understand.
So, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Were you one of those kids that hung out in the comic book store? You know, those weirdo fuck kids?
No,
with
I
the
didn't
propeller
like.
on their hat?
I hang out now in the comic book store, and one of my favorite shows is The Big Bang Theory. Wise ass.
That's good. It's a good show.
I like it. I collect comic books. I do.
That's fine. I don't have
Tell me not one of you wouldn't want to be in a Marvel or a DC movie.
No.
I have been.
Well, no, I mean like as a character.
No, not
A
that
really
big.
good character, like a,
Two times.
So
a
we got to
superhero.
talk one day. I got a lot of collectibles, comic books that I'm looking to get rid of. I got some good ones. But yeah, we'll
Oh,
talk.
he's the guy.
Yeah,
he's the guy?
He's the
We'll
guy.
talk
He's the
on
guy.
another day.
What about
Yes.
baseball card?
Never got really into that one that much.
I got to get rid of them. I got a whole Foot Locker full.
I have thousands and thousands of autographs. I was a big autograph hound when I was a kid.
Really?
I have a lot
they
of
in
stuff.
good
I have some-
condition?
yeah, I got some really nice stuff that's worth
That's awesome.
Some nice. I've got in Jersey in my man cave. My front of my house is all my memorabilia. It's one of those things.
Oh, yeah,
Growing
I
up,
saw
I
it.
had
It's
all
nice.
this stuff. And I growing
from
up in an
Dad,
apartment in
too.
Sunnyside, I never had a place to put it. It was in boxes and closets. Got the house in Jersey. Like, here we go. I could put my memorabilia up.
That's
So-
it. When him and his wife went to go get their dream house in Jersey, I walked in there and it's all full of loose stuff.
Oh no, I was in there. I saw his room.
I've
He's
never
got
been
all-
invited. Never been invited.
That's when you guys are arguing. That's why we.
Well, we're friends again now. So
Never been invited.
we're friends again now. So I guess we will.
Yeah, you definitely got to come down and hang out at the pool with all the 80 and 90-year-olds.
Yeah, it's
That's
beautiful.
what is attracted to me, unfortunately. I went out to the club 2 weeks ago with my cousin, my wife, and my cousin's wife, my cousin Anthony and Laura. And we went to the headline to see Eddie Tester afterwards. And he had a nice crowd, but sure enough, the two of the oldest battle acts in the club made the magnet to me right in front of the wife and everything. Yeah. So I have to do something, but I don't want to. By the way, does this make me look older?
No, it looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing a remake of Grizzly Adams. Don't worry, you'll be fitting right
There
in
you
with
go.
that. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yes, don't worry about it. Work is work, right? I knew it. I knew he was going to start.
Did this fall out of your pocket?
Thank you, God. I was looking for that. Kiwi shoe
It
polish.
came out of his
This
left.
has been going
What
on for
about the
years.
black cat shit? I don't
That's
see
it.
Shoe polish. You got that just for me. Yes, because my hair, he teases me about
This
it.
has been going on for years with these
For years
guys.
with
about
the
that
hair.
Listen,
guy.
only real men that want to look young dye their hair.
Oh,
I've been
by the way, I hope you don't mind, but I did some sneaking around in the back, and I
Oh, my
found
God.
this box
Sick fuck.
in Johnny Potesta's locker
Oh
room,
my God!
just for really old men, hair color treatment, date the young again.
You were a spokesperson back
And
in
look,
the day.
who is a sponsor on the back of the
look at
box.
that.
Look at who's on the back of the box.
Such a ball breaker,
It
man.
says, throw away the shoe polish, hair color treatment, making men irresistible.
let me see.
Very
this.
nice.
Then I
Very
can
nice.
go out with you, and the
Let me
80-year-olds are
see
coming
this. I
after
love
me.
it. I love this. Let me get a camera shot right
Look
here.
at this.
Very
This
nice.
is fucking great.
You were a
I love
spokesmodel
it.
back in the day, huh?
I should be a friggin' on
Look at
on
that.
these-
You
on
look
these
like a
covers.
model. You could sell hair dye.
Fucking mint. You kidding me?
I want to be your manager because I know I can make money.
That's
you and
awesome.
hair care products.
Listen, I learned from my uncle Tommy, and I don't care what my family say. He started dyeing his hair at like 35.
Let me
but
see that.
He had like black hair, and he still dyes his hair.
forget I was a prop
and,
for
and
all
everyone
those
makes
years.
fun
That's
of him.
awesome.
So
That
you
is
got to
freaking
dye it as
awesome.
soon as you start seeing the grays come in. For you don't really shock everybody. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I used to dye my hair, then I stopped dyeing, and I haven't stopped working since. It's been a really good thing
you
for
look
me.
good with
so.
a little gray, black in there with the gray though.
I still have a little black in there.
Yeah.
It's not all gray.
I love that, Gary. This is the best.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I think every
He
week I'm going
spent
to
all
bring a
day
new
got
prop.
a macaroni box, and he put
That's
some
not a
pictures
macaroni
on.
box.
Looks like a macaroni box.
It's not. It's actually a hair care product. Hair regrowth treatment.
See?
That's something I would do. And now, Steve, Anthony, talk to us about some of your recent projects you've been doing. I know you've been very busy. What's happening these days?
I have a movie out that I did called The Brooklyn Love Story.
Wait. Last week, Dan Grimaldi was here.
Yes.
Talking about
Oh, yes.
Brooklyn Love Story.
Danny's fantastic.
we love him, yeah.
Yeah, we love Dan.
And I play this guy, Little Tony Bucci. And it's a Brooklyn Love Story. I play a lovable mobster, gangster guy from the neighborhood, a cartoon character.
Aren't
you know,
they all
very-
lovable? Mobsters, gangsters,
yeah.
aren't they all
Oh, I
just
fell
lovable?
in love with him
But-
watching the film.
But no killing, none of that. That's out on Amazon and The Fifth Borough.
Okay. And that's been out a couple of years.
Yeah, but it
that's
finally got on. It's with James Russo, Jimmy, great actor. So you know.
that's a really good independent film.
Yeah.
I actually got a small part in there.
Oh, awesome.
About a 1 minute scene with Lilo Brancato.
Oh, okay.
I got looked over for that movie.
I heard.
Somehow casting just bypassed me. Not that I'm from Staten Island or anything. I've been in 50 or more mob films. Nah, they just kind of
Poor Gary.
Forgot
You're gonna
about
go.
me.
We
But that's
need,
okay.
we need a Gary
It's all right.
Pastore type. Gary
Gary-
Pastore type. Gary will walk in and will say, "I'm sorry, you're not right for the role."
Well, I always do the proof of concept. I always get to do the proof of concept, and then I get let go for James
Gary's
Russo.
the type of guy sometimes you don't want to put him in the movie because he might take the spotlight. That's it.
well,
That's
You know
you
what?
might
That-
intimidate people.
That's retarded. First of all, actually, what you just said, I saw on a breakdown. I swear to God, that it said Joe D'Onofrio type. So I said it.
That's
they
when you
wanted
know-
a
that's
Joe
when you know
D'Onofrio
you're in
type,
trouble.
but they didn't want Joe.
That's when you know you're in trouble, when they're looking for your type.
And
I don't know about that.
I
Lo.
think if it goes right, supposedly, I got a movie I'm going to start that we did start. We lost a dear friend of ours, and you guys know him, was Nick Valango's brother. Frankie died on it,
yeah.
and we started a movie called That's Amore with John Travolta and Chris Walken.
Oh, really?
And it's a romantic comedy musical. I think we're finally, it looks like it's going in May.
Cool.
In Italy. So we'll
I hope.
see. I get
hope.
to sing. And Gary, you can give me that shoe polish there because I got to dye my hair.
I'm gonna give you the real
because
stuff.
we all have to dye our hair dark brown
I want to
black.
keep that.
Yeah, of course.
So then he's going to really break chops. But that's what I got going on. You know, it's thank God. Yeah, so for a guy that's out of work, I got a film on Netflix and a film on Amazon, but I'm still taking the garbage out tomorrow for my wife.
Yeah, but people don't know. You started what the year start? 85? When did you start?
Yeah, it started way before that.
Well, it's Different Strokes in 1985.
That's the first thing that I did in
and
Hollywood.
what you doing that?
And believe it or not, Rambo. I played
Oh, wow.
Stallone as Rambo at a birthday party of a little Arnold and the redheaded kid on the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was kind of cool. It was very, very interesting thing. I walked out there. They were looking at me and they go, the cast director's Mark Hirschfeld, great guy. I don't know if you guys ever met him. Gave me my first job. He says, you look kind of like Stallone. And he goes, I kind of did this Rambo thing where I played Rambo on the Regis Philbin show in the morning to scare him and the woman. Give me my tape. He goes down the hall. He comes back 5 minutes later. He goes, you can't leave. They want to put you on as a guest star. I'm like, this stuff doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I was like, my mother was gone.
And how old were you? Young.
What the hell could I have been? 23?
Wow.
But now you're the same age. How come you look so much better than him?
Who?
You and Sly.
No, Sly's 78. I'm a lot younger.
Didn't he get a lot of plastic
thought you were
surgery
clo-
lately?
I'm 63, you wise guy.
Listen, Italians, my sister's 70, I think 5. She looks like she's 60. It's the truth, though. Sometimes the melanin in your skin, if you have darker skin, you're not going to age as fast as somebody who's light skinned. Between the, the sun and everything. Because
Well, it's in the genes,
sun
too.
is disastrous.
I take after my.
No, but I mean, I look at some of them and some just took away the beauty of what they looked like, and then some of the men, I don't want to name some famous actors and performers.
Oh, I know.
I take
Some
after
work,
my
they look
grandmother.
Horrible,
My grandmother had beautiful-
They took away, like, what the heck happened?
Like, look at a lot of these ladies who are doing the Botox and doing all this stuff. And there's some people that I know that are guys that are doing it. And, once you stop doing that, your face even turns into a prune.
Well, look at Burt Reynolds. Remember him? He looked like a man. All he saw was the lips. It was like that. Who was the guest host that did that? Where the lips moved in
I
the
forgot
face?
his name weeks ago.
Was that Conan? Conan
I think
O'Brien?
Conan, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about a guest that was here because we had
No.
one of those here.
Oh, yeah, I think I was here that day.
Yeah.
Well, I got a question. What is this? Let me see over here. This is a priest. This looks like Garry Pastore. Is this your uncle, your brother? This is
No, that's me. I actually just played a priest in a film called Hellbound Covenant.
Okay.
And it's about a priest that has an entity, an evil entity, that got into one of my clergy. So it's kind of like an exorcist, but it's more about the priest story. It's great.
To this day, I can't watch The Exorcist by myself.
Well, yeah, it's about
I really
it's about
can't.
good
I
and
mean,
evil.
I really can't.
That's good.
It's
It
scary.
is good.
No.
And I've never played a priest before. And I happen to be Father McCarthy, so I have this very slight accent that I have.
Gary's
right
good
now.
with accents.
So
I've seen Gary
I
do
did it
Irish,
just to break
Indian.
it up. I mean, I could have done an Italian accent, but that's why the obvious. I'm trying to break that box that they stick us in. I just found out they're doing a movie about Sam Giancana and that whole group's responsibility in the Kennedy shooting. Mary Patankin, what's his name?
Mandy Patinkin.
Mandy Patinkin is playing a wise guy. He's playing Big Tuna, a Carter. Why? There's not enough Italians played his role.
Because Jewish people can. Because Jewish people can play Italians, but Italians can't play Jewish
Why
people.
is that?
Because that's the business. That's the business we're in.
But
Ask
that's not
Andy
right.
Garcia and John Leguizamo why they can play Italians, but Italians can't play Latinos anymore. This is the fucking world we live in right now.
No, it's
bullshit.
really, it's pissing me off when I see stuff like that because here we bust our asses to get where we get. And we're all in that age group of, between 55 and say 70.
Geriatric.
65.
No, there's a lot of good roles for us, but there won't be good roles if you're going to give them to other actors that aren't even within that genre. You don't want us to go outside the proverbial box, but you can. Come on.
Yeah, no, it's a double standard.
No, he's got a point.
Double
he
standard.
definitely has a point, and nothing to take away from those individual
No, they're great actors. I
They're
love
great
them.
actors, but there are a lot of great actors that are Italian that can play other roles, and they don't get the opportunity because they don't want to get the opportunity. They don't want to be given the opportunity, or people don't want to give them that opportunity to show them. Look.
That's
to
the
me,
point. They'll say, you're not right for it, Gary's not right for it, I'm not right for it.
To me-
but Mandy is right for it.
The greatest Italian-American actor that my generation, our generation, is Al Pacino. There's
Yeah.
no two ways about
Right.
it. Hands down, Pacino's the best.
Yeah.
Nothing away from De Niro.
And no drama with him either.
No,
you,
no,
you
no
never
drama.
you never see him in
No
the
drama.
headlines. No scandal.
You know,
not getting caught in a hotel
these
room.
guys know Dean Martin has always been a favorite of mine.
Yeah, I love Dean.
And I did work with Frank Sinatra when I was younger. And I read a big article, and when there was the whole big thing, when they were getting into politics, and with the Kennedy thing, and Dean had just said, "What are you doing, Frank? We're entertainers. We don't belong around these people." He
Yeah.
says, "Let's just stick to performing."
Yeah.
And I found that very admirable because it's like a lot of actors use their status to promote politics when they really don't know enough
Anything
about
about it, yeah.
politics, that they should just keep quiet.
I think Frank Sinatra liked just being around everybody, especially the mob.
Sinatra's definitely a different entity.
Because he was Sinatra, so he could be with
Listen,
anybody,
listen,
and everyone
I'm
wanted
gonna-
to be with him,
I'm
right?
Gonna, I'm going to tell you two quick things. I did a Who's the Boss, and Tony Danza and me hit it off, became friends. And then he told me that Sinatra was going to be there on a Saturday. So I was so excited, and my wife wanted to come down to the set, and she was sick. I says, you ain't coming down to the set. You ain't getting Sinatra sick. It was like getting the Pope sick. She couldn't come. So I got on the set, and Tony goes, this is Tony Mangano. And Sinatra goes, Mangano, I had a friend named Bacciagalup Mangano. Then Sinatra was warming up to me, and I looked at Danzo, and I went, he likes me better than you.
I think I saw that episode. Is that the one when I think he was showing clips that Tony Danza asked him,
how does it feel to have, yes,
with
that's
all,
the
so
one.
many women or some shit?
Yes.
Throwing themselves at you every night?
Yeah.
And he goes, it's okay. He goes, I know it.
And the other thing I was going to tell you was, I told you that Dean was one of my idols besides my dad, because my dad was a singer of that status with these guys, and Dean knew my dad. So we went to this restaurant called La Familia in Cannon Drive in Hollywood, Beverly Hills, when I was living out there. And we went to dinner, and he made my dad and me sit down with him. And here we are. I'm going, look, there's Dean Martin. And I got my dad there, and all of a sudden, Dean takes out his teeth.
Get the fuck out of here. What year was that?
I don't know. My daughter wasn't even born yet, Gary. He took his dentures out and put them on a plate. I was like this.
Yeah, but that must have been, what year was that? 80s, 90s?
I'd say 89.
Yeah, because he had to be older.
Yeah, he had to be 89.
That just happened on a movie I was on. Famous actor that we all know. He took his dentures out to eat, and they threw him out.
I would die.
They threw his dentures out. We had a scene to do. So he went for
Oh, my God.
and they went on a mad hunt looking for the guy's dentures.
Those are just too funny,
I just found out about that, by the way. I wasn't privy on the night. I knew we were delayed, but couldn't figure out why we were so delayed, because somebody threw his teeth out.
Jeez.
They must
That's
have-
expensive, too.
You know what? They probly went through the garbage to find them.
Yeah, that's
things.
expensive.
When you want to laugh, let's put some balls.
Behind the scenes.
Go ahead.
Let's put some balls right now. Anthony might know who he could jump in.
Yeah. I'll just hold this up from Gary.
Did you hear about the Paisan Con?
Yeah. I
Oh,
heard
well,
about
you guys know. This is going to be funny. Supposedly, I saw an article online saying that they're doing it again with a friend of ours, and it's in May for 2 days. But as it is, he has about 6 of us that are all pissed at him. Even our other friend, DP. So I think we should just go have some fun with this and go bust some balls over there.
Oh, if I go there, I'm going to wind up in jail.
But we got to go with a
I'm going to get an allergic reaction, break out in handcuffs.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yep.
I could definitely.
I'm better off if I don't go. He's and this guy, I'm not going to mention his name,
Yeah.
but he likes to provoke me, and I'm easily provocable.
Yeah. And he's not a fighter either.
Listen, I'm not saying anything about fighting. I'm talking about just having a man-to-man, one guy to another across from each other like we did.
But you can't
Not text messaging.
You can't do that with him.
Yeah, that's baby.
Because he's
That's
not a
baby
man.
bullshit.
See, this is the thing.
I mean, these kids they're breaking up with their significant others by text message. Can you imagine?
And I like this guy, but he needs to grow up. And I told him,
He needs
you listen.
Humbling.
All of us and everybody around, whether you're a promoter, comedian, actor, do what I do, whatever. Everyone busts everybody's balls to a point, and most of the time it's harmless. But when you start like digging into somebody's like, oh, why am I going to have he going to bring nobody? Why am I going to have he had 2 people at the day? Once you start bad mouthing everybody, it gets back to you. I mean, of course, right or wrong, how many people want to get brownie points with you? How many people want brownie points with
he's
Gary?
right.
I heard him say this. I heard him say, and he used to say, he says it to me about everybody all the time. I go, you can't be saying this outside of people that ain't going to say anything, because you're not going to have nobody support you. And if they tell people, then you're going to have nobody at this fucking thing. Then he got mad at me. Because who was it? Because I was bringing him on the show, and Lou didn't want to do the show, and Lou says, "I'm not doing the show without him." So I called him, I canceled him, and he goes, "Go fuck yourself too." I go, "Well, good. That's 6 of the guys that were your friends, that know everybody that you know, and more that you're pissed at now."
No, this Paisan Con, is that like that Soprano
Yeah.
thing?
Listen, this is the way I feel about those things. Unless it's Comic-Con and you're in one of those big grandiose ones, these little cons are a con.
Yeah.
All right?
Chill
you
is
go
good.
all day. Chill is good.
Yeah.
But you got to watch yourself with them. You know what I mean? you really got to watch yourself when you do these. That's all I'm going to say.
Like the Paisan con.
Otherwise, you're selling yourself short.
Yeah, it's
you're
not-
devaluing you.
It's a good idea, but it's not.
It
big,
shows-
It's not big enough yet.
It shows that you're really not a working actor, that you're spending days
Yeah,
at the
exactly.
con instead of being on a
I don't
set.
think that it's.
So,
I think it's counterintuitive.
my wife won't let me do them anymore. I used
think
to do
it's
them.
counterintuitive, and I don't think it's going to help your career. I'd rather not work for 6 months and be in the subline than to be out there thinking that, okay, I got to go do a con or whatever. Listen, I know guys got to pay their bills, but
Yeah, I used to do
find
them.
something else.
I used to do them. My wife won't let me do
Career
them again.
killer.
But
She's-
there's a lot of guys that we know that do chillin' and do this and did a lot of stuff in the past, and then when they go, they don't do that good. But then say if they get something in a hit TV show, say like Cobra Kai, and they go there, their fucking line is busy all weekend. So that's something good to go and
Soprano
promote
Con,
and make money.
different story. If you're on a on a show,
Yeah.
and there you go,
Yeah,
you're gonna
if
make
you're
some
on a
money
show,
too.
yeah.
What's the-
But if you were on a show 35 years ago,
Yeah, and that's the problem.
and
That's what it is.
and you're down there, with nobody at your table to talk to, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Kind of
that's a lot
sad.
of that.
It's sad.
Yeah, it's
Because I've seen some of those things, and then
You feel bad for them, like almost, you know?
Yeah,
I
Soprano
didn't-
Con was
these
good. I
guys
gotta say,
were.
it was.
These guys were at the Soprano Con.
I was there, and
Soprano
it wasn't
Con
so
was,
bad.
Soprano Con was pretty
Don't get
good,
me
though.
started,
That was
please.
that
Yeah,
was-
I know. I know why you're upset.
Don't get me
Well,
started.
no,
I'm not, listen, I'm
I-
not talking about the actual event. I didn't have a problem with the event.
Oh, it's great for us to all be together.
The
That was a great
management
thing.
of it was horrific.
Oh, that kid was a Mama Luke.
Horrific.
Well, these guys know. I think I hold the record as the actor that auditioned the most for The Sopranos and never got on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. About 20 sometimes, I think it was. About, remember
Yeah.
the joke, the running joke?
Wow.
So we were going to have a
I read
poster
for all
up,
your
a
roles.
poster up for me on the thing going, the guy that almost got on the show.
That would have been great.
I read 10 times. Easy.
I read 13 before I got booked.
I read twice, but I got
10
back on.
times. 10 times. I read for
Over
Gigi.
and over
We all
and
read for
over.
Gigi, right?
Oh, yeah, it got
Well-
to a point where
It came between me and Ray for Little Carmine, supposedly. I came close to getting Little Carmine.
Really?
Yeah.
I read for
Then
I
I
read
booked-
for Michael Rispoli's role. That was my first audition. Was Michael Rispoli. Then Sunshine, remember Sunshine, the car dealer? The guy, he was about 75, they cast.
I'm telling you.
You just never know what they want. Never.
You don't. You don't. You just
You
go
don't.
in and do the work. Do the
I'm
work.
happy with the role I got.
I think what happened was at the end, I went for one role and he went with an older guy, and then there was something else, and they wanted me to come in again. I said, no, I'm not coming in. It was 20-something time. I had enough.
And how many years have you been in SAG?
Oh my God,
80.
yeah, long time.
Wow.
I
Well,
originated.
not 80, I'm sorry, 75.
I was with Charlie Chaplin and those guys.
He did the original, what was the name of that detergent for when they used to wash the diapers? It was
Tide?
for the kids.
Dove?
No, the kids. They did. When
I
they
know which
washed the
one he
diaper,
means.
he was the baby in the
Yes,
in
it
the
was me.
diaper. Snow White? No, something like.
Someone with a P?
Ivory?
Pampin?
Maybe it was Ivory Snow, the powder there.
Yeah, could be.
That
No,
you,
that was
you
the
were the
porno
baby.
chick. That was
I was
Marilyn.
70
Remember
years
Marilyn
ago,
Chambers?
Fucking Arm and
70.
Hammer.
70 years
See,
ago.
I had a little work, facelift, the top.
You did?
No,
I was gonna
Can
say.
I tell you something? All kidding aside, I love him. We almost lost him with a stroke, and I got to
Yeah.
tell you something. He looks freaking
Yeah.
great.
Thank you,
Look
man.
at
I
him.
love you.
Because
Look
he
at
was
my
definitely
boy.
doing,
because he
man.
was
My boy
healthy.
came
God
back from a
Thank you.
stroke.
Thank you.
From a stroke.
That's it. You're not going anywhere for a while. That
No,
means.
no. But that's why they know me. I was always very high strung. I was telling you before, I'm not that way anymore.
You can't.
Very mellow now. Well, I still get a little,
Yeah, you get it.
a little,
I try not to get you going.
but I no more.
And you know why he pulled through so great was because he was in good shape to begin with. So the
Yeah, he
doctors
was in good
told him,
shape.
he was.
He was in good shape, but he had a good
Yeah.
good force behind him.
Yeah, yeah.
He had a good support group behind
And
him.
my wife and daughter. I'm telling you.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
No, it was a great day for me.
Oh, we worked together.
We worked together on Gravesend
First job.
right after his stroke.
Right, right.
To be able to sit there and do a scene with him, which came out really great.
Where was it? When you were sitting down at
Yeah,
the
sitting
table with
down,
with
and we shot
think
it
I-
in Brooklyn. It's supposed to be Philly. And just being able to have the dialogue with him and look at him, and
Yeah, I
he
didn't
had no droop. He was back
I didn't
again.
think I was gonna
He was back
act
again.
again. I thought I was done. But thank you, Gary.
Good,
I
good
can't
for
tell you,
man.
no, we fight, we argue, all of us at some time or another. But deep down inside, I really love you guys. I mean,
same way.
Same here, of course.
Feel
you
the
know,
same way.
it's we got a nice group, and it's a shame because the rest of the Italians in our industry
Yep.
are all very envious and venomous, and they would rather see you drop down in the street than for you to get the role. Me, I've always, if I can't get it, if I don't get it, I hope you get it. Because it's karma.
One good thing, God willing, they keep making movies about Italians and gangsters, because the older actors,
They're all dying
part
off,
of life,
unfortunately.
they passed on.
Yeah, Tricia.
So the next group is us,
Yeah.
believe it or not. It's us. If we get opportunities,
They still didn't even
if they don't hire, I don't know what, to play an Italian actor, but
They still didn't
should.
even find the next James Cagney. And he's
No.
right here.
no. There you go.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Man,
We've
you
been
know,
saying it for years. The Italian Americans in this business don't stick together.
It's a shame.
No,
They
they
never
don't.
had.
They're horrible.
All the other ethnic groups in this
Horrible.
business stick together.
It's almost like the little rascal club with some of these groups.
Second season, casting director says, "You're gonna have a crew next year." Said, "No, you gotta." I said, "You know what? I got a bunch of guys. I'm gonna submit their headshots."
that
You
was-
were in. You couldn't be in because you were
I
already
was on the show
part-time.
already, yeah.
But everybody I knew that I could do it for, I did it for. 25, 30 actors. Can I tell you something? One of the worst mistakes I ever made. That guy's calling me up. How did I do? Can I call a casting director?
Yeah.
No, you can't call a casting
No.
director. No, don't do that to me.
You know, you'll be
You
dead.
know, so here I am doing a nice, good deed, only to get in the face.
that's
But I did
seems
it.
that way a lot when you,
I
when
did
you
it.
go out of your way. I did it on a movie that I did with Pesci years ago called Heads in a Duffel Bag.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
And we were in
Oh, yeah, that's
California.
right. You were in that.
We were in California, and
He was head number 6.
number 9.
Were you were one of the heads?
No, I was a cat. I was a cat. I do get killed in the end, but I reached out to the casting director because not the casting director. I went to the director because they were going to hire a girl to play my secretary in a Brooklyn, Jersey warehouse, and they hired this. They were looking at girls that looked like Pamela Anderson. I said,
Nice.
That is not what goes into these guys' office. And winds up being, I brought in a girl that played my wife on General Hospital.
Oh, wow.
And it was the Italian kid that was opposite Leonardo DiCaprio in the Titanic. We know him, Nucci.
Yeah, Danny Nucci.
It was his sister.
Yeah, Danny.
Because, she was very well endowed, and it fit the character. And I helped that person out and wanted to, because that's the way we are.
Yeah.
We will help people, when you want to. Now, I have to be honest with you, when we get hired, I bring my comic books, and I sit in my room,
By yourself, I know.
and I don't bother anybody.
I know, you're right.
Because I'm too old. I just want to go, do a line, do what I want. Good night, God bless, take care.
All they
Next
got to
year.
do, they got to get rid of this.
A year from this November.
Take, greed. They're killing the middle class.
Killing us.
Out here, every 5, and you can look at it. Every 5 blocks there's a
I
speed
paid
camera.
$9 for eggs.
Every 5
Yeah.
blocks. That you go 5 miles over, you're getting a ticket. And all you're hurting are the people that struggle to live out here. Because to live out here, this is Alcatraz, I call Staten Island.
There's certain sections.
You pay extra to live here.
There's certain sections of the 5 boroughs. You do the math. There's no cameras.
You got to understand what's going on here.
No, it's terrible.
We've been getting beaten about the head. I was wondering how come I go out and make $2,000, $2,500 a week and not being able to afford my bills or this or that. Because the government's grabbing $1,000 out of my pocket before I even get the other money home. And now I see what it's going to.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Going back to the speed cameras, though, I drive here in Brooklyn and Staten Island and things like that. And I don't think the speed cameras are working. I'll tell you why. Because the reckless driving is out of hand. I've been hit.
yeah,
Let me
reckless
finish.
driving
Let me
is out of
finish.
hand here.
I've been hit 3 times in the last year by guys going 100 miles an
But they
hour.
still-
I'm
people-
lucky to be alive.
Until the law is changed, until the powers that be change the laws that if I steal this, I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Until that happens,
Yeah.
you could spin your wheels and
Because
nothing.
we're paying for everybody else's
Because
crime.
half the guys that we've played in the movies, if it was a real thing, they'd be running this freaking country under this rule.
Yep.
Honestly, a guy like Lucky Luciano today, forget about
Well,
it.
listen, shoplifting is like pretty much a given these days. You got the balls, you shoplift.
Right.
But it's already changing, though. California changed some laws. It's already changing.
Well, California.
Well, it was a free-for-all. They were going to
Yeah.
wipe the store out.
Well, you got a new
Yeah.
DA.
Who's paying for that?
Well,
We
it used
are.
to be like it's still here in New York. They didn't change in New York. You could still steal $999 worth and you just get a summons.
Yeah.
They changed that in L.A. now. You get arrested.
It's just
That's not ridiculous? That is not a ridiculous law to have.
Listen, in the late 80s, you get busted 3 times, you automatically get 90 days in Rikers Island.
You know,
do 45.
these guys. They
should bring it back
We're
to-
talking about my stroke, and I was talking about Dark Shadows. So as a gift to myself, Gary, you'd love this. I bought Barnabas Collins' cane, a replica of the Silver Wolf. So I would go to the city with it. And my wife goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, there's a reason."
Did it have the dagger in it?
No, I said it's got a hard tip because it's for defense. Because if I'm
That's a
by
pers-
myself,
That's a persuader.
it's a persuader. Because you see me walking with it, that's
You persuade them
I
not
had to
to
do
do
it. What balls do you want to break? Who are we going to pick on?
I know, let's pick on somebody.
What? You want to talk about my picture as a priest? Go ahead.
No,
I didn't burst into flames.
No, yeah, I was going to say that.
Not yet.
But again, we get back to it about typecasting and not being typecast. I'll tell this to every actor out there. You are responsible for your own life. Spread your wings. Try not to be pigeonholed. Don't be the guy who only does the forget about gangster
Yeah.
movies. Because that's all you're going to do.
But you know what makes me laugh? All the guys a lot of guys that we know, not actors, but guys they retire in their 50s, and all of a sudden everybody wants to be an actor, and not even go to any classes.
Yeah, that annoys me
Or
too.
when I bring people around and they don't know any of the celebrities, and they start talking bullshit to them. Like I got this one guy that I took to one of the guys from Blue Bloods, and he was a cop. So we were talking, we introduced, and I just said, "How you doing? Hello." But I walked away. He said, "Well, I was on the force too. You know, what Blue Bloods." He goes, "What's that? It's a cop show? I never watched it, but I heard about it." He goes, "I was a cop." I'm like, and I looked at the guy and I went like this, and he went like that, like you know. But a lot of people have no business even saying that they're an actor until they go. And
Well,
do
look
their-
at TikTok. That's why I was against it. And this, what do you call it? What do you call it? Influencer crap.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a big advocate. I'm not a fan, and it's because of you can't misconstrue what we have done, us collectively as actors, and the amount of time and study
Hours,
and
yeah.
not being able to pay bills.
Yeah.
And going out and auditioning with hundreds of other actors, only be let down at the end. I mean, what we went through, and these guys want to come in on easy street.
Well,
That,
sacrifice.
I gotta admit, it gets me.
Man, me too. You see
It
the
gets
social
me.
media, it's like, what the hell?
Well, you guys notice because I've told you stories. If it's said in my presence, I will call them on it.
Yeah, he will.
I'm at the point now. I'm going to say,
And I will too.
Sorry,
You're not an
an
actor."
actor.
No.
When's the last time you did a play? When's the last time you had to learn some lines?
some actors, nobody's actually, there's good actors, there's bad actors, and some people just get that break, or, you know, it's their destiny, and some are very humble about it, some are very obnoxious about it.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't go into a hospital and pretend I'm a friggin' brain surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go into a butcher shop and say I'm a butcher.
Yeah.
Or I don't go to a plumber shop and say I'm a plumber.
Yeah.
And they, or you know, and actors, I understand that producers and stuff, there's favors here, a little and there. But when they do the little favors, you give somebody a little break, maybe a line, but you got to understand something. Because the union changed so much, and I say this to everybody, and I don't care, I'll say it to any casting director, and I'm right. There's some actor out there, and there's been some very powerful people in the past that we've all worked for, we all know, that broke the rules and hired guys that didn't know anything about acting and gave them parts that actors that needed to make their benefits.
Yeah.
Those roles.
Yeah.
And if you were $500 away from making your benefits and you lose it to a guy that has a pension, that has all this stuff in coverage, and he's working in a plumber shop or a butcher shop that doesn't need it, but as a favor was given this. That's where the union, we should call it the club, didn't step in and say, you can't do this.
Yeah.
I don't care how much money you're putting up.
You know what? How about these CAA, ICM, William Morris? hiring these guys, these influencers that have 1 million followers. I get it.
Yeah.
But you're creating the vacuum. If CAA is going to send out an influencer over you to get a role, and they pick CAA's submission,
Well, especially in Los Angeles, it's a lot bigger because I've been in a lot of pitch meetings with my partner. And especially in LA, they're very, very heavy duty about your star meter, which is a rating on on the International Movie Database, and your followers and stuff like that.
what I guess
The
anything
distributors I'm working with right
anything 50
now.
and under's good.
Distributors that I'm working with right now, the first thing they ask is, okay, what's his numbers in Germany or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Not, is he a good actor?
Yeah.
Is he right for the part?
And that's
Is
the
he right for the part?
and that's the problem.
That's a huge problem. I mean, I myself have produced shows where they cast a couple of reality people, and I was totally against it. But if it's 4 against 1 or 5 against 1, and I'm the only voice in the room that's saying, listen, that guy's a better actor. I know this guy has 1.5 million followers, but I'm talking about the quality of the project. I'm worried about the quality of the project.
And it does.
You know, and this is what you're dealing
It
with.
does.
Yeah.
You guys all know, I'm serious. We've all worked, and you'll be doing a big scene, and all of a sudden, the other guy has to say his line. He goes, I'm going to go to the store. Right away, you know, this is not an actor, or he's a bad actor,
Yeah.
and it ruins the scene. No matter how you look at it, it ruins the scene.
Yeah.
It does.
Well, you know the deal. There's a lot of really good independent films out, but half the crew is great, and the other half of the people are just my friend, your friend, his friend.
That, to me, has always been the problem.
Yeah.
I can't do any more of those films. No more favorite films. I just can't do them. They have to have substance.
Well, here's the thing.
One thing at a time. Let's hear what you got.
Oh, if this thing goes right, the Travolta film called That's Amore. I hope.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I hope. And a film that we're trying to produce, you and I, that we've been trying for a long time.
The cop story? No.
No, we're doing
No,
it's
we
a
got a
Christmas
wonderful
movie.
Christmas story that Anthony
it's
wrote.
right.
I wrote it's a Christmas movie with my friend Drew Hendrickson. And it's
We're close. We're
It's
close.
throwback to it's a cross between It's a Wonderful Life and Heaven Can Wait, but within a Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis style. 2 guys, you know, Abbott and Costello, that type of thing. I hope to God that would be my dream to get that thing finally done. You know what I mean? But
Hey, you keep going, it'll
I
happen
may
one
have
day.
to get an influencer to play the role.
Yeah. So where can people find you on the internet website?
I have to be honest with you.
Come on.
I'm just on, I'm on
70sporn.com.
Instagram on the A Mangano 61.
Well, there you go.
Other than that, I'm just not into it.
Got you.
I don't know. Call
You're
me
a humble guy.
old-fashioned. I don't like people knowing where I'm going to the bathroom.
Anthony will call you. Don't call him, basically.
That's all right. Well,
I just like to be. It's just me. I'm just very.
I don't
very
put
quiet.
that I'm going to the bathroom, but it's good to promote. But
No, I understand. It's
Yeah.
good to promote, but I'm kind of very private about many things.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
No one knows where I'm going to go eat. You know
No,
what I mean?
I just like people to know my. You know, all I care about, to be honest with you, is if somebody comes up and say, "Hey, you did a really good job. I enjoyed you." That's fine with me.
That's cool.
I'm not. I don't looking for just to be remembered. Hey, the guy was a good performer.
Well, listen, it's great having you on the show.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for coming. I want
Yeah,
we'll,
God
get, we'll
bless you.
definitely,
Thank you.
definitely have you back in
Great
the
to see
future.
you.
Thank you.
We got to bring you on the late
Thank
night
you
show.
for the compliment, Gary, about the
Oh, I
stroke
love you,
and
bro.
everything.
You're my
Yeah.
brother.
Thank you for the arts
Same
and
here.
crafts.
You're my brother.
The art
Yes,
project.
I
that he
love
brought
what
in.
you did.
Yeah, that's great.
Yes, that's me.
Do we see? You see
Just for
Anthony?
men.
Is that you in the back, though?
That is it's Anthony.
How long ago was this?
4 years
What?
ago.
No, last
No
year.
way.
Yeah, it's not that long ago.
You look different because of the mustache.
I had face work done.
That's great.
Hold on, when I get out of here, I'm going to take the clips off. You see, I like from casino. My face is going to
So,
drop.
Gary, where can people find you except the post office?
Post office, the local police station.
There you go.
Instagram, Garry, 2Rs_Pastore. Yes, friend me. I need more followers so I can get better roles in movies because my talent doesn't shine through enough.
we're gonna get
that
a-
I need all of this star power. That I need all these followers so I can get work. Because my kids need new shoes.
Please follow me, please.
That's it. Then we're gonna get our own booth at the Paisan Con.
There you go.
With the boxing gloves.
There you go.
Oh, that would be fun. Why don't we put up a? That's the put in
Yeah.
a boxing ring.
Yeah.
Everybody that you
that
ever
don't like
wanted
each
to
other.
box Let him settle it right there
Your fr- and
at
your fr-
Paisan Con.
Your friend
That
runs the
is
con. You should
brilliant.
Have, you
Make
should have
a
a
lot of
Breakin
money.
Ballz
Bro,
with Johnny Potenza. table.
One ring, one round. Listen to me. This is brilliant. One round, put a ring in.
Yeah.
And the two go at it. Whoever comes out, they shake hands and we're done.
All right.
Like the old days.
That sounds good.
You should tell him that. Call that clown up
I will.
and tell him.
All right, everybody. Thank you for coming and watching another episode of Breaking Balls with Johnny P. And remember, whose balls could you bust this week? Good night.